Money does make the world go round, so how much money can you make as a learning designer? Whether you're an LD on the side or looking for a full-time transition, this video is just for you. If you were anything like me, salary was the last thing I thought about when I was filling in my university degree preferences in Year 12. I just knew that I was going to be a teacher. At the time, I had no real concept of what salary I would get for this service, nor what kind of income ceilings I would face. Some may think that this is altruistic, some may judge it as naive. Regardless, I soon learned that money does matter and it is possible to do what you love and get paid well for it. In case this is your first video, my name is Bianca Raby. I'm an ex-school teacher turned learning designer turned CEO. I have been a freelance learning designer myself, but now I hire full-time and freelance LDs all the time. I also must keep an eye on trends as I quote large course development projects for my company Opeda, so we don't go broke. I will speak about salary within the context of the type of employment and for both a junior and a senior learning designer. First up, working as a freelancer. Many learning designers start out as freelancers. This is the stage where it might still be a side gig. Because the very definition of a freelancer is a person who pursues a profession without a long-term commitment to any one employer. If this is you, then you will be working for an hourly rate. Contracts are usually structured either as fixed amounts for a set of deliverables or variable based on the hours worked. Due to the flexible and free nature of this type of contract, the hourly rate will be higher than if you were on a salary. As a freelancer, you have no other benefits, so that extra pay is there to compensate for that. So freelance LDs on Upwork charge between $40 US to $100 US per hour. That's about $60 to $140 AUD and 30 to 80 pounds. This usually reflects this level of experience. And as someone who hires LDs all the time, I generally know when to trade off experience for money. Some gigs I don't mind hiring a junior, others I will pay more to have someone senior who can also handle complex clients' needs or play a dual role. Oh, and it's important to note, freelance platforms can take a fair chunk of that, so rates on these sites are a bit above average. If you do find yourself negotiating with a company or institution directly, you can work together to find a fair price for both, as there is no middleman in this situation. Okay, so now to those of you who are fully committed to the life of a learning designer and want to be a full-time employee. According to ZipRecruiter, as of July 7th, 2022, the average annual pay for an e-learning designer in the United States is $87,529 a year. In Australia, the average salary for an instructional designer is $95,000 a year, and in the UK, it's £37,000. So you may be thinking, well, that's not much more than you can get if you're a teacher, right? Especially if you lose your holidays. In many ways, that is true. But this brings me to the myriad of other reasons why we do what we do, like quality of life, freedom, flexibility, fulfillment, and opportunities. I know for me, I realised early on that I didn't want to be a principal of a school, but I was ambitious. Once I knew that, I saw that there were not many other options for me to go inside the traditional path. I had to take some risks, try different roles in education, and ultimately restructure the way I work to suit my personality and other life goals. So in the end, being rewarded financially for what you do is important, but it's not the only reason to transition our careers. So how does that feel? What has been your experience in the market? Drop your comments below. I'd love to hear from you how you've negotiated salary as a freelance LD. If you want to learn more about what a learning designer actually does, then check out my book, Online Learning, So You Want to Be a Learning Designer. If you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to click like, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell to be notified of new videos. To learn more about the world of freelancing, watch my video on best freelance websites for instructional e-learning designers to make money in 2022. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay awesome.